Fans were left gasping in disbelief this morning when Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan were seen walking through the busy airport, holding not just their luggage, but a baby. Yes, you heard that right. A baby. The crowd went silent for a moment before exploding into screams, flashing cameras, and whispers that spread like wildfire. Nobody could believe their eyes. Was this real? Was it possible that two of China's most famous stars were traveling with a child? The scene was pure chaos. People who had come just to catch a glimpse of the stars ended up witnessing something that seemed straight out of a drama. Wang Yibo was cradling the baby carefully in his arms, his usual cool expression replaced by one of unexpected tenderness. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan walked protectively beside him, shielding both Yibo and the child from the rush of cameras and curious fans. It was the kind of shocking moment that instantly took over social media. Within minutes, hashtags about the baby were trending, and fans everywhere were asking the same burning question: whose baby was this? Speculation spread like wildfire. Some whispered that the child could belong to a close relative, maybe a sibling or cousin. Others insisted the baby looked too comfortable in Yibo's arms, as if he had done this many times before. Xiao Zhan's protective behavior only added fuel to the fire. Could this mean they were hiding a secret? Reporters tried desperately to get answers. Questions flew left and right. Is this your child? Are you babysitting for someone? Why the secrecy? But neither Yibo nor Xiao Zhan gave a single response. They kept walking, their focus on keeping the baby calm amidst the frenzy. The crowd grew louder, and security had to step in to make a path for them. Yet, even in the chaos, one thing was clear. The way Yibo looked down at the baby with a soft smile, and the way Xiao Zhan kept glancing over with protective eyes, told a story no one was prepared for. The moment videos of the scene hit the internet, fans all over the world were thrown into a storm of emotions. Some were thrilled at the possibility of seeing a new side of their favorite stars. Others were shocked, confused, and even heartbroken. Many couldn't stop replaying the clip, analyzing every tiny detail. Why was Yibo carrying the baby and not Xiao Zhan? Why did Xiao Zhan hold the diaper bag so carefully, as if guarding something precious? Every move became a clue in a mystery that no one had expected. For years, both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have been known for their incredible talent, their powerful fanbases, and their carefully guarded private lives. They rarely let the world peek behind the curtain, and that has only fueled more curiosity. To see them suddenly appear in such a public place with a baby, it felt almost unreal, as though fans were watching a hidden drama unfold before their eyes. Some fans pointed out that this wasn't the first time Xiao Zhan had been spotted near children. Old clips resurfaced of him playing gently with kids on variety shows, showing his natural warmth. Meanwhile, Yibo, usually known for his cool and distant personality, surprised everyone by looking so comfortable holding the child. He adjusted the baby's blanket, rocked them gently as they fussed, and even smiled, a rare, genuine smile that melted hearts instantly. The mystery deepened when airport staff revealed that a special car had been arranged to pick them up directly from the private exit. This was not an ordinary trip. It seemed carefully planned, almost secretive, as if they didn't want the world to know. But fate had other plans, and the sighting became the headline that nobody could ignore. By the time the pair disappeared from view, escorted tightly by security, fans were left buzzing with questions that only grew louder online. Was the baby a family member? Were they helping a friend? Or was this something much bigger? Theories piled up, and each one sounded more dramatic than the last. Some fans imagined they were hiding a family life away from the cameras. Others believed they might be filming something new, a drama or commercial that required such a shocking scene. But if it was just for filming, why the secrecy? Why risk the chaos at the airport? In the hours that followed, photos of the moment flooded every platform. Memes, fan edits, and emotional messages poured out non-stop. Some fans said seeing them with the baby made their hearts melt and respect grow even more. Others admitted they felt jealous, confused, or even betrayed by what they saw. But one thing united everyone: the shock of that moment would not be forgotten anytime soon. As of now, neither Wang Yibo nor Xiao Zhan has given a statement. Their silence only makes the mystery bigger. Fans wait anxiously, refreshing their feeds, hoping for an answer that could calm the storm. Until then, the image of Wang Yibo cradling a baby at the airport, with Xiao Zhan standing protectively beside him, will live on in the minds of millions, a shocking, unforgettable moment that blurs the line between reality and drama. In the hours after their sudden disappearance from the airport, the online world didn't slow down, it only grew wilder. Fans began to zoom in on every photo and every video frame, searching for answers hidden in the smallest details. Some noticed that the baby wore a tiny bracelet with a charm, and immediately rumors began. Was it a cultural keepsake, a family heirloom, or maybe something given by the child's parents? Others pointed out how naturally Wang Yibo held the baby, as though this wasn't the first time. He looked too practiced, one fan wrote online, like he has done this 1,000 times before. Speculation quickly turned into heated debates. One camp insisted it must be a relative's child, perhaps belonging to a sibling. Another group argued that the secrecy surrounding their movements suggested something far more personal. And then there were the hopeless romantics, who believed this baby symbolized something deeper, something the two stars had chosen to protect together. The mystery created a tidal wave of fan theories, and the internet seemed unable to talk about anything else. Meanwhile, airport staff members started sharing their own experiences anonymously. One claimed that the baby's car seat and stroller had been checked in earlier under a private reservation. Another revealed that extra security had been called in before the stars even arrived, as though someone knew that this was no ordinary travel. Every new piece of information added fuel to the fire. It felt like a puzzle, with each clue making the picture both clearer and more confusing at the same time. What stunned fans most was the contrast between their usual image and what they saw that day. Wang Yibo, often called the cool and distant star, softened instantly around the child. He gently rocked the baby when it started fussing, even humming quietly, something fans swore they caught on video. Xiao Zhan, usually playful and warm, transformed into a protective guardian, shielding the two from the flashing cameras and even holding out his arm to block fans from getting too close. It was like watching two different sides of them unfold at once, a rare and almost intimate glimpse into a world they never share with the public. By evening, news outlets had picked up the story, and major entertainment blogs plastered the photos everywhere. Headlines screamed across the internet, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan shock fans at airport with baby. Speculative articles ran wild, trying to guess the baby's identity. Some journalists wrote about the possibility of a relative, while others teased the idea that it was part of a secret project. But no matter how much they wrote, the truth remained just out of reach, hidden behind the silence of the two men at the center of it all. Fans, however, were far from silent. Social media was flooded with emotional messages. Some wrote that seeing their idols in such a nurturing role gave them a new respect.